Monday. When could you get it done by? Can you do it 5 people? Will everybody commit to that? Practice this on 5 different people, yes or no?
Yeah.
So what we want to get you to practice is inviting them, these people that you're telling your story to, we want to get them in front of your business mentor, right? And let them present the program if you're a new coach. Yes or no? How many people have done a 3-way call? Please raise your hand. Most of the room understands this, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. But who's heard that old saying, the prophet's not welcome where? Prophet's not welcome in their own hometown. So why is this such a powerful tool? Can anybody just shout out, why do you think this is so powerful to bring in that third-party mentor? Familiarity breeds credibility. Content or contentment, but content sometimes. Anybody else? What? They edify you, and what do you do back to them? Excellent. So most people in the room understand how to do this mentor call. So if you don't understand it, who do you need to get with? Mentor. Excellent. So the practice partners are important as well, but I figure you may as well find people that are interested. Don't you agree? Yeah. So do it both. Everything's practice, right? We're all practicing on each other here, aren't we? Everything's a practice call. Who's done Zoom? Do you love it?
Yeah.
What a great way to engage and connect. Actually, we practiced, JC and I, with Lisa Castro to prepare this. It was so much fun to see JC in the morning. We had such a good time. Zoom.us is the website where you can go and it's free. You can practice and play with it. And then you can see your clients. So you want to coordinate your calendars with your coach, right? And with who?
Candidate.
Client candidate. You got to make sure, first of all, hopefully you got that 1-minute story down so you're not boring them to death or distracting them so they want to get away from you, so that they do want to hear and meet your coach, right? That's the goal. Tell your story, invite them. So for example, hi JC, how are you?
Hi.
You know, you mentioned that your wife was interested in getting healthy, and you mentioned, so we're role playing here, forgive me.
But I want to get into it.
So you mentioned that you were interested in getting a few pounds off, and you noticed that I'd lost some weight.
Right.
And I know you said something about that. What interested you about that?
I don't know, it's just, I was inspired by what I saw you do.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I have a health coach, and he's lost 50 pounds on this program.
Wow. That's exactly what I want to lose.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to lose that much weight. Yeah. Well, okay, great. Well, maybe what we can do is schedule a call. I'd love for you to meet him. Could I arrange?
I mean, sure. I'd be flattered, honored.
Really? Yeah. Awesome. Do you have your calendar with you?
Yeah, sure.
What would work for you? Is the evening better?
Yeah, evening around 8 o'clock. Is that too late?
No, perfect. What days are best for you? Tuesdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, we'll set that up.
Great.
So how easy is that? You schedule it with the person, and then you get a hold of your coach, and make sure you know a couple times during the week that they're available, right? So you can set up those calls. Are you guys with me?
Yep.
Yeah. These are the 3 basics. Your why. That's why I want to help people get in your heart, because people don't hear what you say until they, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's what we're all about, right? Building relationships. I mean, I can talk about details and specifics up here, but it's really about sharing our hearts and what we've accomplished with this program. And everybody is familiar with the client folder system, correct? I'm not going to go into this in detail. I'm just going to flip through. But you fill these things out, and it's an interview, isn't it?
Yep.
Isn't it great to ask questions and learn about people? And somebody even said it. That means you're interested. Yes?
Yeah.
And if they're ready to get started, you just put this in their client profile, and you carry it with you. I brought my folder system. Greg brought his. Did everybody have their folder system with them here? Do your calls. I mean, what greater business do we have, yeah? We're getting healthy while we're here, and we're helping other people as well by paying forward what we're learning. If they're not ready, the pre-client folder form is actually really helpful as well. You can put that in your pre-client. If you go through the program with them, you go through the process, and they want to think about it, they're not sure. You guys all understand this folder as well, right? So JC, I want to go through with you. This is the most important piece, isn't it? What do you think? You talk to somebody. If I talk to JC, and I never called or followed up, but all of a sudden Jennifer got on the program and then invited JC. She did the follow-up. Who deserves the opportunity to present to them?
Jennifer.
So what's the use of doing it without follow-up? Is there?
Yeah, I want to just quickly say one thing on that, and I know that everybody's going to resonate with this, and the people that don't are just pretending they're not. The problem typically isn't finding candidates. A lot of times we find candidates, we'll identify them and have their names and stuff, but for some reason we'll just make a decision why. Like sometimes you'll pretend you don't have time to call them because you're scared or something like that. The value of that first step of getting plugged in, Whitney's not scared of it. Your business coach isn't. So if you're scared, don't let that get in the way of not following up on that person. Reach out for help and get on the phone with these people immediately, because there's not much time to waste.
Yes. And the other thing is when you're inviting people, how many people in the room, and I learned this recently, most women have done a baby shower, wedding shower. Raise your hand if you've done a party. You've thrown a party, and you've invited people to the party, right? So that calendar appointment, when you get the your health coach on the phone, and you're talking about the program, what's a really great thing to do? During that conversation, wouldn't it make sense to invite them to come to what? What do we do now here at Take Shape for Life? It's a really fun
Healthy happy
hour. Bring it to the healthy happy hour. How many people have had a healthy happy hour in their home? We have them once a month. One of our coaches just said she's already got 11 people registered to come. We use e-bite. You can use whatever tool you want to. But if you don't know how to have a party, gentlemen, I'm sorry, but women are the party planners, are we not?
Yay!
Most people in the room have a coach in their field support that's a woman, up to Lori Anderson. Is that yes?
Yes.
So I would challenge you to reach out and ask the women or the people who you find out. Some men have planned parties, yeah? Any men in the room planned parties?
Yeah.
Some men have.
We call them healthy poker hours.
What do you call them?
Healthy poker hour, right? Healthy football hour. Right?
Yes.
There's many ways you can do it.
So this is the final thing. Schedule your grand opening. As JC mentioned, he was a chiropractor. If he just opened up his doors, do you think people would run through them? He's a good-looking guy, so there might be a couple people. But are they going to come through the door unless he has a grand opening and announces to the world what he does? Yes or no?
No.
No. So these are the steps. These are the 5 simple steps. Do you see how simple it is now? This is the final step. JC, would you like to share on this piece?
Yeah, just one thing, and we're out of time. We want to make sure we get some questions to get what you really want. But don't bypass